Today, I'm going to walk you through the process of creating a FNF song in GarageBand. Surprisingly, it's very simple, and I'll walk you through the entire process. It's going to be very simple, very easy. Don't need much work, so let's begin by adding a voice. This is going to be for your enemy's voice. Like, it's not boyfriend's, it's the other one. So it can be anything you like. Here we got a default voice. Let me just so as you can see, we have a dog. And you can change that. You have a sound library, and this is everything you've saved. You have party horn, as you can see. This is the original pitch. We have O. We have kids cheering. This is the high pitch to start. So stock sound. And we have giggle. And bark. And this I created this sound. Yeah, that's okay. So now you can record something very simple. For example, as you can see, it's used this sample and created a track to make a voice. So now, you see this quantization option? You want to go to straight and 1/8 of a note, because that's gonna give your recording a more precise note timing. So, as you can see, I have section length. I went into my section A. Everything is gonna be section A. You don't need more sections than section A. So, you see this automatic length? I turned that in. So turn it off if it's automatically turned on, and set your section length to 8 for now. We're gonna turn off looping. I don't need looping, so trim. And then also another useful tip to know: you can double tap a track and then go to edit. And as you can see, you have your keyboard here. And basically, if you go to edit mode, which is this pencil here, you can add notes and delete them. And it's going to be way better than just using your typical keyboard. So, as you can see, I have my voice. Now, for the boyfriend voice, you're going to need an app called World Synth. You can download it on the App Store, because we need an app that supports GarageBand as well as Soundfont files. So you go to Game Banana and you find the boyfriend sound font. I will link it in the description, and as well as linking a video to that demonstrates the process of installing that sound font down, that stuff. So you go to World Synth if you've already got everything set up, which I'll link in a video. Like how to install the sound font. And then once you've got all that, enter GarageBand, and like I just did, go to Audio Unit Extensions and World Synth. And it's in here, so let me just check if I didn't duplicate my tracks. I didn't. Okay. So, as you can see, we got fully working boyfriend voice. Nice. Alright, now let's check our timing. Let's see. yeah, I didn't turn on quantization. So always go to track settings and quantization, straight 1/8 of a note. You can make it worse. 1/4 of a note is very, very linear. You don't need 1/4 of a note. That's not good. So everything beyond 1/8 is imprecise, like 1/16, 1/30, whatever. So always pick 1/8, sometimes 1/16, if you want more notes not to be on different beats. So let's listen. As you can see, very precise timing. That's good. And that's it for the voices. You can do the voices pretty simply. You can make the boyfriend voice louder if you. This is like your volume control and stuff, so you don't always have to go to the track settings to modify that. For now, I'm just gonna turn it to the default volume because we're not gonna do some really, really loud tracks. We're not gonna make the tracks really loud. So, if you want some really simple chords, what the hell? If you want, excuse me, I just had to. Don't go to Smart Piano. So you can just make some really simple chords and record that. See? Very simple. Very simple indeed. And if you go to the track settings, actual settings, not track, project settings, as you can see, you have your tempo. You can make you can make it faster. And you can make it slower. In this case, I'm gonna make it faster because, sounds good. So, 117 is. So. I don't know what the hell that was, but, these touch instruments are very touch sensitive, so you gotta be careful not to overshoot anything, because it can very well cost you, if your finger is sliding, it can ruin your chords, so be careful when you record stuff like that. And now let's listen. Now, as you can see, the boyfriend is really, really quiet. So we're gonna either make the boyfriend voice louder or the grand piano quieter. I'm gonna try making the boyfriend louder. As you can see, my chords are still way too loud, so I'm gonna have to bring it to around half this bar. So, if boyfriend's voice is way too quiet, you're just gonna have to do some really precise volume control to make him audible. Boyfriend just has to be. You cannot hear boyfriend. Boyfriends have the song. So let me explain. We don't need envelopes. So let me explain the rest of the stuff here in this menu. So first of all, we got time signature. So you can make it. I think I ruined my. So we have 4. I don't know. We got 4/4, 3/4, and 6/8. If you want a song like this, you can. If you want 3 beats at a time. You can select 3, 4, or 6 beats at a time, 6/8. For now, we need 4 quarters. I think that's how it's called. 4 quarters? I'm not sure. So, 4 quarters. That's how you make the simplest beat. 4 beats. 4 beats per bar. This is 3 beats per bar, and this is 6 beats per bar, but this is 8, so it's shorter. It's much shorter than 3/4, even though it's technically the same amount. So, as you can see, very, very calm melody. And actually, I'm just gonna loop. You can loop these tracks by double tapping and selecting loop. Now it's trim. So you got 2 tracks. So wait, okay. So now you got. Excuse me, I suck. So if you loop a track, you can repeat it until you want, like, where you want it. So if you wanted to repeat for 2 more bars, you can set it like that, and let's just wait it out. And now silence. You can just make it quieter. You can make it shorter. You can manipulate these tracks a lot. So yeah, there you go. 2 the bar is filled up. So sections filled up, and you can copy and paste. What? Okay, so you can copy and paste melodies if they're the same instrument type. So you can basically, for example, you can move this thing to flip. You can move flip. I named this sample flip, and you can move it to boyfriend's track if it's a keyboard track. As you can see, boyfriend also having lifting and beats the melody. Now you can paste this, and you got a full. You've got a little track. A short song, and it's not really special. And for the last thing we're gonna be doing today is drums. So you've got 3 options when you wanna do drums. You got smart drums, which is basically the simplest, the starter option. You got acoustic drums, which is you have a drum kit and you actually hit drums. And beat sequencer. Beat sequencer is, well, you make beats sequence. You basically, whatever. I'll explain in a future video maybe. But now we're gonna use smart drums because these are the simplest. And one thing I haven't explained. If you go up to this arrow, you can select My Songs, where you have all your songs that you created, and Hip Hop Drum Machine. That's your instrument library. You got all the instruments that you can use with this screen. So, you got Classic Drum Machine, Classic Studio Kit, Hip Hop Drum Machine, House Drum Machine, Vintage Kit, Live Rock Kit. For this demonstration, I'm going to use the Hip Hop Drum Machine, whatever. So, you got 3 options. You can power it on if you already made a beat. You can make a random beat. And you can make your own beat. And you can reset your beat, whatever. So, for example, I'll set the kick in simple. As you can see, I've made a beat, and you can select hi-hat, and you've got a beat. Or you can make random beats. You can select the random option, it'll create a beat for you. I like this one. I like the one I made, so whatever. Do whatever you want. You can also set multiple of these circles on the same square so you have the same pattern. So, let's record our beat. simple music making. You've got your own song. Let's listen. Fuck you, battery. There you have it. You can make your own fucking song in GarageBand. How charming. Okay. So, if you like this tutorial, was pretty simple, I know. Thanks. Thanks for everyone who watched this. And I hope it's helpful. I'll probably edit this for hours and upon hours straight. And it's going to be really hard, but there you go. That's how you make your own special FNF song for a mod. I don't know who's making FNF mods on a phone, but if you want to, you've got it. You need an iPhone for this. Just keep that in mind. Thanks to everyone thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, whatever. I'm out of here.